They call this scorching, desolate desert Sandland.
A person couldn't fit through that crack.
Hey, Yan. This reminds me of when we found that Don Terrano. You talked to it somehow then, too.
Yeah. Sometimes I can hear what the animals and bugs are saying. It's like we can understand each other in a weird way.
You can communicate with animals? Just like Prince's older sister, Lilith. She had a similar power as well.
No secret doors either, huh?
Wait, Beals. Your sister's name is Lilith?
Yeah.
That's funny. Your sister has the same name as my mom.
What?
Wait, what?
Here we go.
Don't tell me they're somehow related, right?
It's no use. I can't find an exit anywhere.
And what's your father's name, young lady?
Why do you want to know that?
Don't worry. Just tell us.
Jam.
Wait, isn't the king of Forestland named Jam?
Yeah. Brett imprisoned my father, and I'm fighting to free him.
I knew it! You really are Fiend Princess Lilith's daughter!
What? My mother was a fiend?
Hold on. Your father's King Jam? You're a princess?
What?
Dummy! You just had to raise a rat!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you again.
I knew it. That's the same power Lady Lilith had.
Uh-huh. And I knew you smelled weird for some reason.
How can you be so calm about this? A human marrying a fiend?
It happens.
Seriously? Anyway, that's not important. This is my mom we're talking about. If she was a fiend, then that makes me...
Half human and half fiend, yes.
The math adds up! But...
Why? Is being a demon such a shameful thing to you?
It's got a good point. I mean,
I didn't mean it that way, but it really complicates things.
You do hate it, don't you?
Save it for later. We have to think of a way out of here.
Gills, she doesn't mean it like that. It's a lot to take in to find out. Not only is your mother's name Lilith and your sister, her friends...
Hey, these things can understand what you're saying, right? How about asking them if they know how to get out of here?
Sure, okay. I can try, but don't get your hopes up. for scaring you again. We would like to leave ASAP. Do you know a way out? If you do, then could you please show us?
It's open! Nice, Anne!
Yeah, wish I could be as happy as you.
You know, okay, we need to have a serious talk there about that. Look, Hills, she doesn't mean that she's, like, hateful that she's part fiend. It's a lot to fucking take in to find out your mom, her mother, is your older sister. That means she is related to Beelzebub. They're cousins. Or wait, that would make Beelzebub her uncle. Right? Because Lilith is her older sister. Is the older sister of the Beelzebub. So that means she's the daughter of Lilith, and that means Beelzebub is her older uncle, even though he's way smaller. That's already awkward enough. But then the fact that she finds out that her blood makes her half human, half fiend, that's a lot to take in, especially to find out her mom has been hiding that secret from her for God knows how long. Wait, if she's part fiend, does that mean she can live just as long as Beelzebub as well? That is a good question, because Beelzebub is already on record like 1,000 years old.
The floor might not hold us.
Let's not waste time. Keep moving.
The floor's fragile here too.
Let's speed across on the bike.
Or jump across. Speed across my ass. I made it across with the jumper more than... Screw that. He says speed across with the bike, and it didn't work, but I was able to jump across with the legs, and I did just fine.
You still upset about the whole fiend thing?
I mean, I don't know how I'll ever explain this to my friends.
Your friends? You mean the resistors?
The resistance.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get, especially with such a bad rep on fiends. It's gonna be hard for her to get, well, not really. It really depends on your friends. Some people will find that extremely disgusting and be offended. Not to be mean, but that's just how some humans are. But from what I understand in humanity, true friends, ones who really care about your well-being and care about you as a person, they're practically no longer friends at that point. They're family. If they care about you at that level, then they're not going to care what you are. They only care that you're going to be okay. And they'll be with you to help you through thick and thin. That's just how real friends are. Could be a convict, it could be someone related to Hitler for all I know, but if my best friend had those types of things going on, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, that's a hell of a hole. Yeah, you're not gonna make that one. And that's the thing, is there's a lot of humans out there that would be
Did they
up.
hate fiends or something?
Yeah, they might hate fiends.
The thing is, this discovery just threw a wrench into everything the Resistance stands for. Protecting the country from fiends. That was how Brad justified his coup. He claimed Queen Lilith was a fiend who was controlling King Jam. We all thought it was a lie. That's why we kept fighting. But if my mother, our queen, really was a fiend...
It calls the Resistance's whole raison d'etre into question, doesn't it?
That's nonsense! Lady Lilith would never enslave a man, much less an entire country.
I'd like to believe you. I would. But with my mom gone, we can't prove anything.
Gone where? What's my sis been up to while all this is going on?
She's dead. The Forestland Army claims a brave hero slew her.
Huh? That's ridiculous! As if sis would ever lose to a human! Not even I could beat her. Not once!
You say that, but it's the truth that 10 years ago, Mom disappeared without a trace.
Okay, yeah, but did you see the body?
No way! Thief! We're finding my sister!
Say no more!
You mean you're coming with me to Forestland?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, guess so.
Seems we all have the same destination.
You're coming too, Rao?
Why not? We're friends.
Absolutely. I've got to get that aquanium back.
Well, that too.
Yes! I couldn't hope for stronger allies.
Just to be clear, I'm not gonna help your resistors!
Resistance. And sure. Oh, it's like having a whole army on our side.
Are you even listening? I can't believe my big sis lost to someone. I never beat her, so there's someone stronger than me out there.
Shouldn't you be more, worried about her?
Dude, you said you don't even have proof that she's dead. You only said she disappeared. She could still be alive out there. You just don't know it. In other words, the story is crap.
Here we go.
Rule number 1 in anime: you don't instantly think people are dead just because they disappeared. Nah, bitch. She's probably still alive out there. There's a chance. If I learned anything from One Piece, that you don't just fucking immediately start thinking that shit. That's how they had the coup, huh? They blamed Lilith as being just invested or controlling the king. Not gonna lie, that sounds something evil that someone evil would do, but if Yell says his sister wouldn't do that, I'm thinking she probably wouldn't. And why would she? She had a child with him. I don't lose that. Yeah, it's got that same yellow bar that a lot of the others.
Well, it goes.
Wait a minute. What are you doing in this place? very tight spot to fight a giant scorpion queen. Yeah. There's something there. Since Lilith can talk to animals, and she can talk to animals, is that only a trait only humans have? Or, I mean, beings have? So, this is a lot to take in. Anne's mother is Beelzebub's older sister. It's also a lot to take in of how much damage Aquanium can actually do. Just the concept alone of how damaging it is. Like, that's the equivalent of, like, with how big the blast radius is, that's like a meteor. Or even worse. It could be like a, well, I don't know if it, nah, I think nukes are worse, because nukes would be like destructive to the point where nothing could live there for quite a long time. So probably not nuclear, but definitely around the like meteor sense of like destruction. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Here we go.
What do they need all that claiming for? So you say they used it for running large, like running large machines, right? But if they need a lot of it, how big is the machine they're trying to run? And since she's half demon, half fiend, that's why she was still able to take a bullet. Like, she didn't die to the bullet, but she did take a hit, and it did still hurt her. So she has, like, she's more human than demon. I'm gonna have to use the bike for that one. Plus, there's one other thing. It's like, okay, so she's half human, half fiend, right? Does that mean she doesn't need much water too, or other resources? Like, that could explain a lot.
First the floor, now the ceiling? Gotta get out of here before we're pancakes! Oh! Ow, ow, ow.
Fuck. That happened right as I was going.
Here we go.
like another demon mural. Mural. I ran into that same picture before. This is implying that they existed before even, like, humans. Well, no, then why would they have human canned food in the rooms, unless that means... Treasure.